Scenes of devastation unfolding right now in Turkey and Syria after what's being called one of the most powerful earthquakes to hit the region in a century.
2 weeks ago, devastating 7.8 and 7.6 magnitude earthquakes hit southern Turkey and northern Syria, changing the lives of millions of people in less than 2 minutes. Right now, the collective death toll has exceeded 47,000 people. In northwest Syria alone, the death toll is at 4,500, with over 8,000 injured and over 11,000 people displaced or homeless. The UN and EU have yet to deliver sufficient aid into northwest Syria, ignoring humanity. Thousands are still suffering with no tents, living in the open air in front of their destroyed buildings, and olive farms with no roofs on top of their heads, no food, warmth, water, or restrooms. This is why SETF is here to step onto the ground and do our part. Since the first quake, members of our team on the ground were able to help pull survivors from under the rubble and capture the nightmare that Syrians were living to show the entire world. Since last Tuesday, SETF has had teams on the ground in the hardest hit areas of northwest Syria, such as Jandiris and Azaz and Aleppo, to cover the reality by facilitating journalist entries into Syria and bringing in humanitarian aid to help survivors. We've been able to bring in 16 bags full of humanitarian aid donated by our communities in the US, as well as 2 full trucks of aid with food, blankets, diapers, milk, and cash donations for people affected. Through the generous donations to our emergency fund, we've been able to help thousands of people affected on the ground in Syria and in Turkey. Thank you so much for your unwavering support when the world has once again ignored the people of Syria, even in the face of natural disaster. Your help continues to have a huge impact on these survivors' lives. We will continue our emergency efforts as the consequences of this disaster will be very long-lasting.